Hello everyone, it's Noel, and I apologize, I do still sound a little bit sick, and also there's noise going on in the house because someone is taking a shower. And please bear with me with the odd lighting situation. I'm trying to figure out what is best to light up my desk because I do notice that there is some darkness on this side. My lamp mainly casts light on this side of the desk, so I apologize for that. But today I did want to bring you something a little bit special, and that is drawings from my childhood. Now, way back in like 1999-ish, I finally got to see the very first episode of the Digimon series, and I was about 9 years old at the time, and ever since then the anime style has greatly influenced my artwork and my style. You will see very shortly that my style progressed kind of quickly as well as, you know, very differently. I mean, most people's art styles do, you know, go through that progression over a period of time, but I just thought it was really interesting looking at all of these in succession. So we're gonna start as chronologically as possible. So I'm gonna start with my earliest works up through, I think, about 2003, because I can't I didn't really keep my artwork very well kept, unfortunately. So we're just gonna go ahead and start. Now this, I have to say, is basically all kind of self-portraits plus pictures of friends. So I'm gonna actually separate these old drawing videos into parts. So this is gonna be like just me and friends, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so the very first drawing that I kept, at least, that was just me, is this beautiful number here. This was done as like a project or something. It has to do with metaphors, and there's a caption at the bottom that says, "My mom says I have lots of space in my room." And this little girl down here is supposed to be me. And this outfit is going to look very familiar because I had this, not really habit, but I like to incorporate clothes that I actually owned in my drawings, so that's a little bit of a thing. And next we have this one. I gotta make the camera go, there we go. So that's just something about teaching, that's me. And there's a boy that, I don't know, he's just kind of there. I really like to try to draw, like, I don't know, people. Oh yeah, so this is different. So this kind of thing happened. So we had this and it turned into this. So immediately that kind of happened, and that was in July 2000. So about 1999 to 2000. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of different drawings because I didn't really keep them very well. And some don't even have dates on them. Here's another one. This is some of my friends, and that is actually a really good picture of the one friend. I don't know why we're all yellow, but that's, I don't know. She's the only one who has regular skin, and we're all Simpsons. And now, alright, so here's another. Here's our first, well, second drawing progression type of thing. Also, this whole, you know, peace sign thing is going to be very prevalent in the next few pictures. And this is not dated. Yeah, peace signs and crop tops, and this weird lined paper. I literally drew on anything that I could get my hands on. And here is a outfit that I had. It was like a sweatery tank top and jean skirt. And here's something that I don't know why I drew, like sports. I was never into sports. The only sport I played was soccer, and that was only for 2 seasons. And they weren't even like one after the other. It was like 2nd grade and then 4th grade or 5th grade? I don't remember. But I didn't play them in succession. And I wasn't good. I was not good at sports at all. And now here, I must have wanted, or maybe I didn't like what I drew at first, so I redrew it. And these aren't dated, so I couldn't tell you why one looks different. I don't know. Something's going on here. But it's basically just a girl introducing herself to me, and I'm befriending her. These were apparently supposed to be bookmarks at one point. I actually really liked to do crafty stuff. I remember I would spend the whole summer just crafting or making stuff. So here is the first soccer thing. There's a couple of these, but not a whole lot of them. And I think that actually was my number, 51. And I was actually a defender, I was never a forward. And this happened because I put tape on this piece of paper and then I took it off and I had it on my wall at one point. This is December 2000, so I had like this big cheek phase, I like to call it. Yes, I don't know. Oh yes, one of my hobbies is singing, and I actually recently got not invited, what's the word? I tried out for a local community theater and I got in, so that's really cool. A little bit about me. Am I a good singer? Well, I'm not bad. Let's just say that. Oh, this is Happy New Year 2001, no glitches, because Y2K was huge when I was little. And I remember we celebrated and we had like a big party. So here we go. I have no idea where the rest of the year 2001 went. This is September and this is quite obviously January. So somewhere in between there we had another style progression, but I could not tell you when that happened. Just that it did. And I'm being silly. This was when I started to have to wear glasses all the time. So that was... I got glasses when I was 9, and then I didn't actually have to start wearing them until I was in 5th grade, so about 10 years old. Oh, let's just look at this. Look at this right now. Look at this. Could you make a guess as to what this is supposed to be? If you guessed Tyne Agumon, then you are right. I actually did own at least the pillowcase. Actually own the... what is it? Oh, the cover now? I own the blanket now. Ah, yes. I am not going to read any dialogue that happens in this. Just know that when I was in middle school, there was a lot of made-up angst in my head, and I don't know why. I just liked angst at the time. And this is between me and my friend that we always sat on the bus together. And it's like made-up angst. It's actually pretty funny. And this is just like a character bio of me. I don't know why. Oh, this one's funny. This is like a full colored picture of me. I do have green eyes, yes. You probably saw that in my self-portrait thing that I did a little while ago, and I always use these colors. My hair is actually probably a little bit darker than that, but... And yes, I did own this outfit. And this is, wow, November. Here we go. We have somebody walking across the floor. Why don't we just stop the camera for a moment? And we're back. Sorry about that. Next, unicorns. Oh my goodness, unicorns are like my favoriteest thing in the whole thing, the whole world. I love them. And I used to draw them a lot. Again with the sports that I never played. And here is another style shift. So this is February 2002. Yeah, we really went through 2001 like really quickly. And this is March 2002. Now this is the most disgusting piece of paper like ever in the entire world. I have no idea why it looks like this. But yeah, so this happened. And it's all due to this book that I got. Let me see if I can find it. And it was How to Draw Manga by Katie Coop. And obviously because of copyright reasons I can't open this and show you what's inside, but just just looking at the cover you can tell right off, yeah, it was very much inspired by this book. The entire thing inspired me to not only try different techniques but also incorporate different materials in my artwork. You might have seen in my Sylveon video I was using the tiniest flesh colored watercolor pencil, and that's because I bought it around the same time I bought that book. So that pencil is like 14 years old, something like that now. Yeah, it's pretty old. So that was March, and then we have May, when I was just like kind of really starting to get into, or at least get used to, this newer drawing style. I was making it my own, even though, I don't know, it was okay. It was whatever. These are my friends, by the way. And yeah, more of the angst stuff because, you know, life is so boring without angst. And here's some more. This is still May, I believe. Yes, still May. More angst. This was like a conversation about bullying, and this is supposed to be me being bullied, which I never was. I don't know why I would draw myself in this situation when it never even happened, but I did. Now this is getting into June, so we were just out of school for a couple of weeks, and already you can tell the pupils are starting to get more... Actually, no, wait. The eyelashes got different too. So from March, you had those weird eyelashes. I was doing these in May, and then the pupils are now different. So I was like just trying every little thing. A headband, if you would have seen in some of the other drawings, the headband was a big thing I wore because I didn't like my bangs in my face, and that is something that still holds true today. That's me again, more angst stuff in the dialogue. I think I drew most of these in one night, actually. I would stay up really late. I am very much a night owl. I would love to stay up late, like all the time, but my job does not allow me to because I wake up really early. I guess I drew the glasses on here, and this was something I always had a problem with, was trying to figure out how to draw an anime character with glasses on, but also make it look, you know, like they're not wearing Coke bottle glasses. Another one. Ah, did that change again? Not really. Oh, but there's a shift coming up. Okay. Okay, so the pupils are becoming less black. Now this is because she's a surprised character, but in this one, again, more surprise. Oh, it says, this has 7th grade horror all over it. And I think in the foreground there's supposed to be like people fighting and stuff, but that was actually never the case. So, yes, style shift. This is in August of 2002. I have these pupils now. So they were all black before, and now I'm going back to the cutout highlight thing. At least we don't have the big cheeks anymore. But this is an outfit I actually did own. Here we are again with the soccer. And this was probably one of my attempts at a full background. And yeah, colored pencils were my favorite thing to use. I still like to use colored pencils, but watercolor pencils especially are my favorite. Ooh, kind of came out a little bit too much. Here's another attempt at background stuff. This was actually based on an experience of a day that I actually was sick, and there was something about, oh no, it's gym today, I can't miss gym, but I think I did. And this happened in November of 2002. And there's my little, this was actually a little like shot of my room that I must have drawn, because my bed used to be like right here on this wall, and there was stuff on that wall, and I think this was before I had my big drafting desk that I do now. Now that I have this baby, I'm unstoppable. And this was supposed to be watercolor. I think I was trying watercolor out. Didn't quite work because it started bleeding everywhere. But again, attempting at doing backgroundy stuff. I still hate doing backgrounds. But this one's actually not dated. It doesn't have any date on it, so I couldn't tell you when that was. But this is May 2003, so I have no idea where the rest of 2002 went, or where the first part of May 2003 is. But here you go. This is me. This was my attempt, again, at some sort of a dynamic background, but this, again, is another style shift, and actually this is probably more of what I'd be used to doing, sort of, not really, actually, I don't know. But this is, I don't know, this is nice. I like this better than this. It just looks, it's not realistic or anything, but it looks a little bit more mature, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. And then this is May 2003, so wait a second. Oh. This is like a couple days after. Okay. Yeah, but this was when I was trying to do hair and things like that, because I had obnoxiously long hair. But yeah. Yeah, so that's actually the end of this installment. Wow, I went through those pictures a lot more quickly than I thought. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this was something that you found interesting, because it's really fun as an artist to look back on your work, and it kind of gives you a little sense of nostalgia and just seeing how you've progressed, and it's just so fun. And I used to absolutely love drawing so prolifically, and starting this YouTube channel has really helped me as an artist rediscover my love of art. And I have you guys to thank too for supporting me and just coming back every week with your likes and your comments. I absolutely have to owe it to you guys for reinstalling this love of art for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my first picture and my last picture side by side here. There you go. That's what we came up to. I'd probably have to, and then, you know, I'll have to put the link to my self-portrait because that's what I draw like now, basically. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.